Chael Sonnen, of course, the master trash talker. Now, I have to ask you, John, because this is concerning me. There was a lot of insults that Chael Sonnen was throwing your way when he was trying to secure a shot at your light heavyweight title. But from the show and then in subsequent interviews, it seems like you like the guy.
You know what? Chael's not too bad. I've gotten to know the guy, and he's not too bad. But that's not going to stop me doing what I got to do to him in April.
Uh-oh. Oh, he's got a broken foot. All right, have a seat. All right, champ. First of all, I'm sorry about the injury. You okay to talk right now?
All right, come on.
This has been this whole experience with coaching on the show with Chael and then competing against him with all the trash talk and everything. Very unusual situation. Give us your take on it all now that it's over and you're victorious.
Well, I wasn't planning on breaking my big toe. It's all nasty, man.
Yeah.
I was supposed to go to Jamaica after this. No, I don't think that's going to happen.
Well, look. Obviously, you're in some serious pain, man. I would love to talk to you about this if you can, though.
Listen, guys, if you're not willing to go too far, you will never go far enough in life, and I don't care. I don't promote fights, I pick fights. I'm like John Jones, I sound like Sean Combs, and I got trombone-sized stones like John Holmes.
4 days away from taking on John Bones Jones.
Now introduce him correctly. 4 days away from taking on John, soon-to-be former champion, Bones Jones.
Soon-to-be former champion. See, I'm the journalist here. I have to give the facts, and you give the opinion. So you say he will be the former champion. Why?
Because he's running headfirst into Chael P. Sonnen, the most dangerous man in the history of time before time was even created. I got the arms, the charm, and I'm bringing the harm, and we're coming to Newark on 4/27 at 7 p.m., 10 in the East End, only on pay-per-view.
Okay, that's really good. You've said that a few times, I think.
Well, that's happening. That's still happening.
Okay, here's
A few moments later.
I might add. What is the question about Saturday night?
I have no
John
idea.
Jones is going
I have no
down.
idea what I just asked
John
you.
Jones, the youngest champion in UFC history, will have his crowning moment. He will have what every young man dreams of. He will get to go one
The question was
on
hatred.
one
Do you hate people?
with Chael Sonnen.
Do you hate people? That was my question.
No, I don't hate people, for
course
heaven's
not.
sake, especially women.
This is good. This is good. Is there anything else you'd like to...
The reason that's relevant, when I went through my thing, I was, he tested positive for some estrogen blockers. Those don't really have anything to do with anything. They don't help they're silly.
I think you might have just revealed something.
Yeah, he tested positive for 2 estrogen blockers.
Yeah, but you just, no one else knew that.
There you go. I'm revealing it.
How dare you?
Yeah,
you
well,
broke personal information.
that's what we're doing here, though, right?
Wow, but this is like, the only way that anybody could find that out is if you talked about it.
Boom. It's out there, right? Isn't that what we're doing here? Aren't we creating some news? It's a big news day. But listen, but here's the relevance.
I mean, in many ways, John Jones's mind is a national treasure. It's very rare.
Okay.
Very smart. Let's take a look, just for fun. Let me tell you guys a story. There was a man. He was arrested robbing a bank. How did he get caught? He stopped to appear in an on-camera interview for the local news station for an unrelated story right after the bank robbery. That guy is smarter than John Jones. I mean, in many ways, John Jones's mind is a national treasure. There was a man in Florida. He attempted to steal 15 quart-sized bottles of motor oil, 30 DVDs, at a 7-Eleven by stuffing the items down his pants. The police detective was sitting outside watching him do it and arrested him after he waddled out like a duck. That guy is smarter than John Jones. John Jones's mind is a national treasure. There was a man arrested on arson and vandalism. He sent a selfie to the police in Ohio because he found the photo of his arrest warrant to be unflattering. That guy is smarter than John Jones's mind is a
national treasure.
An aspiring bank robber who wore a terrible disguise and sunglasses, socks, over his shoes, gave the cashier his full name and address half an hour before he attempted to rob the branch. That guy is smarter than John Jones. John Jones's mind is a national treasure. True story. A man robbed a gun store in Texas with a knife. That guy is... I'll see you all in 1 to 2 years. Now, your first response when you see that is, John, if you want to walk away, nobody's got a problem with it. Just promise us that you won't drive away. As far as I'm concerned, I've never seen you hurt anybody by walking into them. So far, so good.
All right, I am here with the winner, Chael Sonnen. First of all, Chael, congratulations. And how does it feel to be back in the win column?
Jon Jones's mind is a national treasure.
So I came up with the conclusion that he had done steroids, made lots of money, and he does it now to continue making lots of money, which isn't fair. It cheats the cycle of life, the circle of life. You know, the next guy needs his turn to be great. But if you're doing steroids, like if I did steroids now, I'd be a beast.